Welcome, viewers and listeners. This is Piedmont Volleyball here on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Kachowski here bringing you live footage from Cave Arena, where we have a tri-match going on, hosted by the Lions here in Cave Arena. The first match of the day going to be your Piedmont Lions against the visiting Berea College Wildcats. Sorry, Berea College Mountaineers. Mountaineers sporting their blue tops with white stripes down the side and white numbering and white lettering on the front. The Lions wearing their black uniforms with green sleeves and green numbers. Berea comes into this game with a record Berea comes into this match 5-5 against the Lions all time. Last meeting versus Berea was a 1-3 loss October 23rd of last year. Berea comes into this match 12-5. Piedmont 3-11. While the records don't really show the skill for the Lions, I believe that this is going to be a very close match. Lions have been in a lot of close sets. The question is, will the Lions come out on top? Looking at the starting rosters so far for both of these teams, the Berea College Mountaineers have a pretty evident height advantage right now. 3 players hitting the 6-foot mark, none for the Lady Lions. So a big height advantage, a big size advantage for the Mountaineers. The question is whether or not there will be a big physicality difference. So this game is really going to come up to who is most dominant up front. Out there for the Lions right now, number 7, Brooklyn Gunn. Number 8, Hannah Kate Chagwell. Number 9, Elena McDonald. Number 12, Jacqueline Sampson. Number 22, Jessica Sconyers. Number 24, Jenna Ash. And the libero, number 20, Taylor Herman. Out there for the Berea College Mountaineers, number 2, Vanessa Ramich. Number 5, Inamel Ayala Rivera. Number 10, Annalise Cora. Number 12, Hannah Martin. Number 15, Amanda Castro Diaz. Number 20, Brenda Davila. And the libero, number 1, Fabiana De Jesus. As the Lions get out there and get set. Lions getting set for the huddle. Libero Taylor Herman having a word for our judge up top at the ladder. And the Lions will be the first to serve. Back to serve, number 7, the setter, Brooklyn Gunn. Brooklyn Gunn, one of the better setters on this team, usually a go-to. Here we go. Mountaineers, a little dump over the top. Lions able to get a hold of it. Sampson with the attack, able to get it over! And the first kill of the day, and the first point goes to the Lions, and it's kill number 1 of the day for Jackie Sampson. Sampson had 5 kills in their last home game where they swept Agnes Scott 3-0. Lions up 1-0 early right now. Mountaineers looking to get some kind of response. Herman's going to hit it over the top. Mountaineers able to get a hold of that one. Here's the set and the attack, and a great dig by Taylor Herman to keep it alive. Here's the attack by Ash. Ash gets it over the top, and 2 Mountaineers collide with one another as they try to make a great dig there. Mountaineers able to make a good recovery and get the ball over. Taylor Herman having to kind of stretch an arm out there, a stray arm, a lone attempt just to try and keep it alive, but unable to do so. Even up 1 apiece. Kill by Vanessa Ramich. Mountaineers with the serve. Here's the attack by Jenna Ash, and the Mountaineers trying to get anything. They're just not able to get a hold of that Texas Pete. A little too much mustard on that attack from Jenna Ash. The Mountaineers just not able to get a good hold of it. Lions are up 2-1. Back to serve now is Sarah Bevel. She will sub in for Jackie Sampson. Bevel, another phenomenal server for the Lions so far. She's really shown out in her sophomore campaign. Herman looking for McDonald. McDonald able to get it over. Mountaineers getting set. Martin able to get it over. Lions going to try to keep it alive. Taylor Herman goes running into the bench, tries to make a play, not able to do so, and her teammates keep her from falling by running into those chairs. It'll be a point for the Mountaineers, even up 2 apiece here in the first set. Back to serve now for the Mountaineers. It's number 5, Idamel Ayala Rivera. Lions getting set. McDonald's going to pop it over. Mountaineers, great dig by the libero to Jesus to keep it going. Blocked up front by McDonald and Sconyers. It looks like there are too many touches on the side of the Mountaineers, so it'll be another point for the Lady Lions. Lions up 3-2. And for one of the first times this season, we have the Piedmont cheerleaders on the sideline making their home debut. Making some noise, hyping the crowd up here in Cave Arena. A point for the Mountaineers. That comes off of a great kill by number 18, Julie Santana. Here's a serve. Lions getting set. Jenna Ash was looking for kind of a little pop to try and get over to the top. Just misjudged the amount of contact she got on that ball. Ends up underdoing it. Goes into the side of the net. Point for the Mountaineers. So first attacking error for Jenna Ash of the day. Chagwell going to punch it over. Mountaineers keep it alive. We have a whistle as I think Chagwell went into the net. Be another point for the Mountaineers. They're now up 5-3. Mountaineers starting off strong right now. Back to serve is number 2, Vanessa Ramich. A little too much oomph on that serve. Goes past that back line. It'll be a point for the Lady Lions. They're now within 1. Score is 5-4 here in the first set. We haven't seen much predominance up front just yet. We saw a block earlier by Sconyers and McDonald. That's about it as far as action at the front of the net. Herrera back to serve for the Lions. And it'll go down as an ace for Jenny Herrera. The Mountaineers just did not get a good starting hit off of that serve. Just goes wayward into the bench. So an ace for Jenny Herrera, and we're now looking at an even game, 5-aside. DeJesus back to serve, and look at, how about that? Hannah Martin up front. A great kill, and she will sub out. In for Martin's number 20, Brenda Davila. Back to serve now is the libero, number 1, Fabiana DeJesus. Bevel with a great diving play to keep that one going. Chagwell will bump it over. A little too much by Chagwell. Sends it past that side border. Now the Mountaineers up by 2 yet again, 7-5. That's the biggest margin of lead we have seen so far in this first set. It's been very close so far. DeJesus back to serve yet again. Herman, Herrera, Chagwell able to get it over and rejected up front. It looked like that was a double touch up front. The officials are not going to call it though. Point will go to the Mountaineers. Fabiana DeJesus back to serve for the third time. Mountaineers have been on an impressive run right now. They're up 8-5. 3-point lead is the biggest we've seen so far. McDonald with the attack. Just gets away from the Mountaineers. It'll go down as a kill for Elena McDonald. Jackie Sampson will sub in for Sarah Bevel. McDonald will be back to serve for the Lions. They're now down by 2, 8-6 here in the first set. We still have 2 more games after this. The last of which will be the Lions facing against the visiting Huntington Hawks. And the second game will be a match between the visiting Hawks and the visiting Mountaineers. We will have that game broadcasted for you, I believe. Possibly. Maybe. You'll find out. Point for the Mountaineers. They're up by 3 yet again. 9-6 right now. Back to serve. Looks like it's number 10, Annalise Cora. Another point for the Mountaineers. Comes from a kill by Annalise Cora. And a service error by Cora. Ball is surrendered back over to the Lions. Jessica Skyers will sub back in for H.K. Chagwell. Lions down by 3. It's 10-7. Taylor Herman, the libero, back to serve. Here come the Mountaineers. They're getting set. Able to get it over. And McDonald with an impressive dig that ends up sending it back over the net. And number 20, Brenda Davila, went for the attempt on the first go, was unsuccessful, but on the second go, able to get it right in front of Herman. Herman not able to get in good enough position for that dig. Mountaineers are up by 4, 11-7 in the first set. Herrera with a diving play. Sampson's going to bump it over. Mountaineers getting set now. Tipped over the top. Lions able to recover. Herman looking for Sierra Phelps. Phelps able to get it over in a great diving dig for the Mountaineers. Mountaineers with one more go-ahead attack. Number 2, Vanessa Ramich, looking to put a finishing touch on it. Put a little too much mustard on it. Goes past that back line. It's another point for the Lady Lions. 11-8 the score right now. As back to serve yet again is number 7, Brooklyn Gunn. You can hear the Mountaineers sideline getting loud. Here's the attack by Davila and a great dig by Herman. Sampson with the attack, able to get it over. Mountaineers getting set. This time they do get it over. Lions are getting set. Sampson with the attack yet again, able to get it over, and the Mountaineers recover yet again. Attack number 3, this one by Ramich. Ramich able to get it through and get a successful kill that time. Ramich with just enough power to get through that block up front. Another point for the Mountaineers. They're up by 4, 12-8 the score right now. Davila back to serve. Did not put enough power behind that serve. Goes into the side of the net. It'll be a serving error, and DeJesus will sub in for Davila. Point for the Lions, down by 3. Sarah Bevel back to serve, the sophomore. Bevel with a great serve. Mountaineers getting set for the attack. Hannah Martin able to get through it. It looks like it will be a point for the Mountaineers as that one was tipped up front as it goes through the block. Back to serve is number 5, Idmel Ayala Rivera. 13-9 the score right now here in the first set. Mountaineers up. Herman looking for Gunn. Gunn able to bump it over. Mountaineers with the attack. And the power was there to get it through. Not on point, though. Julie Santana, an attacking error, and a point for the Lady Lions. They're down by 3, 13-10. Jessica Sconyers, the middle blocker, back to serve. Sconyers has been absolutely incredible so far this season, leading the team in blocks, one of the leaders in kills, and apparently one of the best servers on the team as well. That's going to be another point for the Lions, and it'll go down as an ace for Jessica Sconyers. Sconyers already with another ace so far this season. She's racking up that total so far. Martin able to get it over, puts a little too much on it as it goes past that back line, but a point will be awarded to the Mountaineers as it was tipped up by front. Tipped up in front. A kill for Hannah Martin yet again. Subs will come in for the Mountaineers. Here's the attack by the Lions. McDonald able to get it through the block, but DeJesus is there to pick up the scraps. Lions getting set. Jen Ash this time. Mountaineers get a good piece of it. Bevel. Gunn looking for Ash yet again. Ash with a little pop over the top, able to keep it alive. Mountaineers with a great attack and a great dig by Herman to keep it alive. Ash able to get it over to the Mountaineers, keeping the rally going. And finally, the rally comes to an end off of the right hand of Carolina Robles. A point for the Mountaineers off of a very long, very impressive rally. The Lions just not able to fend them off that long. Mountaineers getting set after Ramage ties her shoe. Gunn looking for Chagwell. Chagwell with a great attack, but the Mountaineers keep it going. Another attack and a great dig by Bevel. Ash with the attack. Mountaineers keep it alive. Here's the attack by the Mountaineers. Herman with the great dig. Gunn looking for McDonald. McDonald able to get it over. Mountaineers keep it alive. A great diving dig by Bevel. Gunn with the fake set to get it over. Another attack and another save by McDonald. This time McDonald ends up popping it up. Bevel was in position for the dig though. And because McDonald was the one who tried to make that play, she was still the nearest person to that ball, could not go for it, and there were no other Lions teammates in good enough position to try and make a play on that ball. Ash is going to try and keep it alive, and a great play by Gunn to keep it alive as Ash is able to bump it over. Mountaineers able to recover. Here to the Lions now on a counterattack. McDonald able to get it over, blocked up front by Martin. Mountaineers keep it alive somehow, some way. McDonald, Chadwell able to push it over. Mountaineers keep it alive yet again. Ash bumps it up. Herman keeps it alive. Bevel's going to bump it over. Lions, great recovery there. And an attacking error up front. Number 8, Carolina Robles. Another attacking error for the Mountaineers. And it looks like a point will be awarded to the Mountaineers. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm assuming it was tipped up front. Back to serve. Herman. Gunn tried to go for the cheeky little fake set there. Ends up sending it into the side of the net. And Coach McCormack will call a timeout. So timeout called by the Lady Lions. They're down by 7, 18-11 here in the first set. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Makadrowski here in Cave Arena giving you action here as we host a tri-match between your Piedmont Lions, the visiting Berea College Mountaineers, and the visiting Huntington Hawks. Match 1 is against the Piedmont Lions and the Berea College Mountaineers. Right now, the Mountaineers up 18-11 here in the first set. Mountaineers have been impressive so far. Just had some bounces go their way that the Lions have not been able to get. Blocked up front for the Mountaineers, and the Lions not able to recover. So now the Mountaineers extend their lead to 8 as they're up 19-11. Coach McCormack for the Lions called a timeout earlier before the break. We'll see if the Lions come up with anything to change. Ash able to keep it alive after blocking it. Herman able to get a bump over. Mountaineers with the attack. It's Martin, and Hannah Martin with another kill. Another kill for Hannah Martin, and now we're starting to see that dominance up front of the net, and we're seeing the size advantage for Berea being exploited right now. McDonald keeps it alive. Bevel going to try and bump it over. And that's one hit too many. It'll be another point for the Mountaineers. 21-11, up by 10, 4 points away from closing out set number 1. Raymond's back to serve. Lions with the attack. Ash blocked up front. Gunn looking for McDonald. McDonald able to get it over. Catches that back corner. It's another point for the Lady Lions. 21-12 the score now. Herrera and Phelps will sub in for Gunn and Ash. We have a word from the official to our announcing, well, not our announcing table, but our sideline table. Our statisticians. Shout out to Danielle Percival and her amazing staff working the table today. as well as the scoreboard. Simon Johnstone, our cameraman for the day, making his first Piedmont University Athletics occupation appearance. Well, his name's making his debut. Congratulations, Mr. Johnstone. We're glad to have you on the team. Herman's going to bump it up. Phelps going to pop it over. Mountaineers with the recovery. Martin yet again going to try and get it over, and Herrera ends up tipping it over. Herman was back there to try and make a dig there, and Herrera ends up deflecting that ball away and over the top of Herman and out of play. So now the Mountaineers 3 points away, 22-12 the score right now. DeJesus, the libero, back to serve. Herman's going to pop it up. Bevel with the bump, and Herrera with the reverse bump to get it over. Mountaineers with the counterattack, able to pop it over. Herman bumping it up. Here's the attack by Phelps. Phelps gets it through the block, and another point for the Lady Lions. They're down by 9. 22-13 the score right now here in set number 1. Elena McDonald back to serve, and Jackie Sampson rushing onto the scene. She's going to sub in for Sarah Bevel. Elena McDonald, the right side hitter, back to serve. Cora. And this time Davila is going to send it over. Sierra Phelps tries to run up to make a play on that ball. Not able to get there. A little bit of slight miscommunication from the Lions, and that could be costly, as now the Mountaineers are just 2 points away from closing out set number 1. Back to serve right now, number 10, Annalise Cora. Cora's been pretty impressive so far as service is concerned. Herrera pumps it up, ends up sending it over the table. 1 point away for the Mountaineers from claiming set number 1. 24-13 the score right now. Lions are down by 11. It would take a very impressive run, to say the very least, to come back. Cora with the serve. Sampson, Herrera looking for Phelps. Phelps able to get it over, and it's deflected up front by the Mountaineers blockers as it gets sent past that back line. It'll be another point for the Lady Lions. They're now down by 10, and now it's go big or go home here as we are nearing the conclusion of set number 1. Lions need 10 to keep this set alive. They're not getting it, though. An aggressive kill by Carolina Robles. And that will conclude set number 1. An impressive showing out by the Mountaineers in set number 1. They beat your Lady Lions by 11. And that's probably one of the biggest deficits that we've seen at the end of a Lady Lions set so far this season. So the Mountaineers really showing their aggression up front, and you can see it with the size I mentioned earlier. 3 players hitting that 6-foot mark. So they have a clear size advantage, and the big question is that would there be an aggression advantage as well? And so far we have really seen that aggression on display in that first set. We're going to take a quick break before we get started with set number 2. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. The Lady Lions hosting Berea College in the first match of a tri-match between the Lions, the Mountaineers, and the visiting Huntington Hawks. At the conclusion of set number one of match number one, the Berea College Mountaineers come up on top 25-14 against your Lady Lions. And honestly, it was just a big exploitation, a great hitting percentage so far for the Mountaineers. 341 so far. So .341 as far as hitting percentage is concerned, and is in volleyball terms, that is very good to start off. And another thing to kind of define it, 17 kills for the Mountaineers versus 6 for the Lions, and 5 attacking errors for the Lions versus 3 for the Mountaineers. So the Mountaineers have been very on point with their attack so far, and it's resulted in a large total of kills. We get started with set number 2. Davila back to serve for the Mountaineers. It'll be a point for the Mountaineers to start off. Out there for the Mountaineers right now, number 20, Brenda Davila. Number 5, Idamel Ayala Rivera. Number 2, Vanessa Ramich. Number 12, Hannah Martin. Number 10, Annalise Cora. Number 15, Amanda Castro Diaz. And the libero number 1, Fabiana De Jesus. Out there starting for the Lady Lions right now, number 12, Jacqueline Sampson. Number 22, Jessica Sconyers. Number 24, Jenna Ash. Number 2, the freshman, Katie Hubbard. Number 8, Hannah Kate Chagwell. Number 7, the setter, Brooklyn Gunn. And libero, number 20, Taylor Herman. Mountaineers on a roll right now. Up by 3. Pair of aces from Brenda Davila already so far. Last point coming off an attacking error by Jackie Sampson. Hubbard able to pop it up. Gunn looking for Sconyers, blocked up front by Hannah Martin. There's the size, there's the aggression up front for the Mountaineers. Hannah Martin, number 12, leading the way. Hannah Martin, a freshman from Berea, Kentucky, went to Madison Southern High School. Very impressive young lady so far. She's really shown out for the Mountaineers so far. Sconyers is there to try and set up for a block. Mountaineers end up sending it straight to the Raptors and able to get it over. Martin's going to tip it up. Mountaineers with the attack. Blocked up front by Sconyers and Ash. First humongous block of the day by Jessica Sconyers. And Mary Grace Shaw going to sub in for Jacqueline Sampson. She's going to be back to serve. First time we've said her name all day today. Shaw back to serve. One of the better servers on this team. Berea getting set. And Sconyers got out-blocked up front. Mountaineers with the attack. Martin blocked up front by Hubbard and Sconyers. The ball ends up rolling along the top of the net like a tightrope and falls out of bounds. So an unlucky roll. Forget an unlucky bounce, an unlucky roll along the net as the ball just spills on the side of the Mountaineers and out of bounds. A point for the Mountaineers that are up 5-1. Service error for number 5, Ayala Rivera. Jessica Sconyers back to serve as Taylor Herman will sub out and Chagwell will come in. Sconyers at the serve. Here come the Mountaineers with the attack, able to send it over. Gunn looking for Chagwell. Chagwell gets it over. De Jesus looking for Ramich, and a great dig by Sconyers. Gunn not there to make a play there. Another point for the Mountaineers. They're up 6-2. Taylor Herman going to sub in for Sconyers. Ramich back to serve for the Mountaineers. Here's a serve by Ramich, able to get it over. Shaw's going to pop it up. Gunn. And a bit of miscommunication between Hubbard and Chagwell. Chagwell got a bit of a stutter step there. And ends up costing the Lions a point, as now they're down by 5 early in this second set. Berea up 7-2. Ramich with the serve. Gunn with the set, looking for Chagwell. Chagwell able to get it over. And goes off of the arms of Hannah Martin. And the Lions get another point. 7-3, down by 4. as Sierra Phelps and Vanessa Manzo will sub in for Ash and Gunn. Manzo back to serve for the Lions. She was an impressive server last year in her freshman campaign. She's going to want to improve her numbers, or at least have some kind of continuation of those numbers in her sophomore season. Manzo with a diamond play to keep it alive. Hubbard's going to pop it over. Mountaineers with the attack. Up front, blocked up front by Chagwell, and Hubbard goes out of bounds. Another point for the Lions. It'll go down as a bad set by Inamil Ayala Rivera. Manzo back to serve. DeJesus, the libero, getting the attack, and blocked up front by Chagwell. And Kate Chagwell and Sierra Phelps teaming up for a block. They're able to send a powerful attack right back. Another point for the Lions. They're now down by 2. They've cut that margin of lead for the Mountaineers in half. Manzo subbing in. Just catches the top of that net as it falls down. It'll be a serving error for Manzo. And a point for the Mountaineers. DeJesus, the libero, back to serve for the Mountaineers. Scores 8-5. Mountaineers on top so far in the second set. Here's a serve by DeJesus into the side of the net. Back-to-back service errors. One aside for both teams as the ball will be returned back to the line side. It'll be the freshman, number 2, Katie Hubbard. We haven't really seen much on the service department from Katie Hubbard from back there. We'll see what she can do. She gets it over. Very impressive. Blocked up front by Chagwell. Gets away from the Mountaineers. Lions down by 1. You can hear some noise rise up here in Cave Arena. Katie Hubbard back to serve. Lions down by 1. 8-7 here in the second set. So the Lions have been on an impressive run. 3 points, and then it's kind of been a 4-1 run right now. Jackie Sampson with the attack. Mountaineers keep it alive. Robles able to get it through. It's another kill for Robles. Back to serve is Annalise Cora, number 10 for the Mountaineers. So the Mountaineers up by 2 right now here in set number 2. And Cora sends it into the side of the net. You can see the frustration on the face of Cora just by the body language. Not what she's looking for there. And now the libero, Taylor Herman, back to serve for the Lions, down by 1. Herman gets it over. Mountaineers getting set for the counterattack. Here's the attack up front. What a kill by Brenda Davila. I'll go down as the 5th kill of the day for Davila. Second on her team right now. The only one with more right now is the freshman Hannah Martin with 7 as so far. Back to serve right now, number 15, Amanda Casho-Diaz. What attack by Hubbard, able to get it through the block. It'll be a point for the Lions. Tipped up front by those middle blockers. Gets away from the Mountaineers. Lions down by 1. Gunn will sub in for Phelps, and Ash will sub in for Manzo. Brooklyn Gunn, the setter, back to serve for the Lady Lions. Lions down by 1. Looking to try and even up here in the second set. Here's the attack by Ramich. Able to get it through. Goes through the block up front. A point for the Mountaineers. Brenda Davila back to serve. Davila, the sophomore from San Antonio, Texas. Very impressive so far. Displayed a lot of power. Scottyers! Speaking of power, puts a little too much power on that as it just misses that back line. She was just trying to catch that back strip of painter's tape. Unable to do so. Davila back to serve yet again. They're up by 3. Herman. Gunn setting up for Scottyers. Scottyers with the kill. That's what she was looking for. And you can hear Cave Arena absolutely erupt. Ferocious kill for Scottyers. This might be a momentum shifter as Mary Grace Shaw is back to serve for the Lions. Down by 2. Mountaineers getting set. And a great play to keep it alive. Goes into the side of net, and attacking error for Ramich. And now the Lions down by 1. Shaw back to serve yet again. You can hear the Lions roar right now. Served by Shaw. Mountaineers getting set. Looking for Martin. Gets through the block, but Ash keeps it alive. Skyler's able to get it over, but the Mountaineers keep it alive. Ramich gets it through and over. Over does it just a little bit. Back-to-back attacking errors by Vanessa Ramich. Evens the score up for the Lions. We have a called timeout by Coach Carlos Dunans for the Mountaineers. So a timeout called. We're going to take a quick break. Evened up 12 apiece here in the second set. Lions roaring back right now. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. If you're just joining us, the Mountaineers came off to a hot start early in the second half, but the Lions, they've come roaring back to even it up. We're tied 12 apiece here in the second set. Mountaineers claimed the first set 25-14, but the Lions looking to really take over here in the second set. Here's the attack by Martin, and that's the second time we've seen that. And this time we're going to have a point awarded to the Lions and a word from the coach. This will go down as an attacking error. Bit of debate. It seemed like Hannah Martin got a ferocious attack, and as it went off of the blockers up front for the Lions, it comes back and tightropes along that net yet again. That's the second time we've seen the ball do that today. I'm not sure what kind of spin you got to put on the ball to make it do that, but it's impressive none the least. Point for the Mountaineers to even it up 13 apiece. It went down as an attacking error for Hannah Martin, which is very curious. And then Ayala Rivera able to respond with a kill. So the Mountaineers able to recover from that play. And what a play by Katie Hubbard. It goes off of a Mountaineer player. Ends up bouncing back on the Lions' own side. And Jenna Ash will finish it off with a kill. Blocked up front by Martin. Just gets away and falls outside the restrictions. Lions up by one. Jessica Sconyers back to serve. Mountaineers getting set. Chagwell able to dump it up front. Another point for the Lions. Are up by two here in set number 2. It's loud here in Cave Arena, and that's a great sign if you are a Lions fan. Jessica Sconyers back to serve, looking to extend their lead to 3 points. Sconyers able to get it over to Jesus. Here's the attack by Ramich. Ramich misses the mark just a little bit. Another attacking error for Ramich. Another attacking error for the Mountaineers. And another point for the Lady Lions. They're up by 3. Jessica Sconyers back to serve. 16-13 the score right now. Your Lady Lions up top. Ramich. Correction, not Ramich. Chadwell able to send it over. Mountaineers keep it alive. DeJesus able to extend and keep it alive. And it looks like that was Julie Santana with a great attack there. Kill for Santana, able to get it through the blocks of the Lions, and it's a point for the Mountaineers. Now down by 2. A strange bounce up there on the Lions side. Gunn's able to get it over for the point to keep it alive, and Hubbard with the kill! Katie Hubbard over on that outside, able to get through the block and catch that outside corner. Now subbing in, number 21 for the Mountaineers, Natalia Colon. Back to serve, Vanessa Manzo for the Lions. 17-14, the score right now. Lions up on top, 8 points away from closing out set number 2. A strange set there, but the Mountaineers are able to make good work of it as they get it over. Chadwell able to punch it over. Goes off the block of Martin, and it looks like number 18, Julie Santana. And it falls on the side of the Mountaineers, so the Lions up by 4 right now. 18-14. Manzo back to serve yet again for the Lions. Mountaineers keeping it going. Here's the attack, able to get through. Herman keeps it alive with a great dig. And a bit of miscommunication. We had 3 lines there, Phelps, Manzo, and Chagwell. Neither one of them able to make the play off of the great dig by Herman to keep it alive. So, ball gets away from the Lions just a bit due to some miscommunication. And now, the Mountaineers down by 3 and a great chance to try and swing some momentum to get back to Jesus, the libero, back to serve. Manzo looking for Phelps. Phelps able to get it over. Mountaineers keep it alive. Here's the attack. And a great dig by Herman to keep it alive. Fake set by Manzo to get it over. Another attack for the Mountaineers. Another dig for Herman. Chadwell able to get it over. Mountaineers. Ball gets away from him. Oh my goodness, what a play to get it over. Manzo looking for Hubbard. Hubbard able to get it through. Another kill for the freshman, Katie Hubbard. What a rally for the Lady Lions to result in another point. They're up by 4, 19-15 here in set number 2. Hubbard back to serve. Catches the top of that net, and you can see her face just fall into her hands. You can not what you want right now. Opens the door for a possible momentum shift. Back to serve, Annalise Cora. For the Mountaineers, down by 3. The Lions have had a lot of momentum so far. Cora. Sampson able to keep it alive. Manzo looking for Sampson. Sampson able to pop it over. DeJesus keeps it alive for the Mountaineers. Davila will pop it over. Phelps able to get it over. Cora able to save it for the Mountaineers. Blocked up front by Chagwell yet again. Lions with the counterattack. Chagwell's going to push it over. DeJesus. What? The Mountaineers getting set. Davila able to get the attack through, but the Lions recover. Sampson able to get through. The ball falls. Ball hits the court. A point for the Lions. 2016. 4-point lead for the Lions right now. Coach McCormick giving some words to our Lions right now. Scania's going to sub in for Hannah Kate Chagwell. Taylor Herman, the libero, back to serve. Lions are 5 points away from closing out set number 2. Herman with a great dig to keep it alive off the attack by Davila. Phelps able to get it over. Counterattack by the Mountaineers. Herman looking for Phelps. Phelps able to get it over. DeJesus looking for number 8, Robles. Manzo looking for Sampson. Sampson sends it into the side of the net. Just hits the side of her hand. Not the contact she wanted to get. It was not very clean. Goes into the side of the net, and now the Mountaineers down by 3. 2017. 2017, that was a great year. Reason number 1, my Eagles won the Super Bowl that year. Just a quick shout out. All jokes aside, Lions up by 3. Phelps with a great play. Mountaineers looking to keep it alive. Cora DeJesus with the reverse bump, not able to get it there as it just falls short of the net. Another point for the Lady Lions, up 21-17 right now. Brooklyn Gung will sub in for Phelps. Jenna Ash will sub in for Manzo. The setter, Brooklyn Gung, will be back to serve for the Lady Lions. 4 points away from closing out set number 2, up by 4. It's Cora. Here's the attack by Ramich. And Gunn and Scaniers both make diving plays to try and keep that ball alive as it just gets away from the both of them. Mountaineers down by 3. Back to serve. Brenda Davila. Davila has been very impressive so far and displayed a lot of power. Davila able to get it over. Herman. Gunn looking for Jenna Ash. Jenna Ash able to get it through, but the Mountaineers able to hang on. Hubbard's going to pop it up. Gunn looking for Sampson. Sampson sends it into the side of the net. 21-19. Short run for The Mountaineers right now, back-to-back points, down by 2. Davila back to serve yet again. She's been very impressive all day long today. Davila just catches the top of the net and gets over. Kind of changes the trajectory of that ball a good bit. Throws the Lions off just a little bit. 20-21. Who remembers 2021? Davila back to serve. Herman. Gunn looking for Sconyers. Sconyers with a great punishing attack, but a great dig for the Mountaineers to keep it alive. Sampson able to get it over. Goes off the hands of Davila. Mountaineers looking to keep it alive, and they get it over. Ramich. Gunn looking for Ash. Ash with the attack. Does it catch that back corner? No, it does not. Point for the Mountaineers. And just like that, the scores evened up 21 apiece. Lions went from being 4 points away up by 4 to now the score is even. And this is the point where the momentum shift at the end of the game. This is where that momentum shift kind of decides it. Let's see if the Lions can pull it off. Gunn looking for Ash. Ash gets it over. Mountaineers with the recovery. Looking for Ramich. Ramich able to get through off the face of Gunn. Gunn keeps it alive with her face. Ash pops it over the top. Mountaineers getting set. Ramich tries to get there. Blocked up front by Sconyers. Will it be a point for the Lions? Yes, it will be. Another block for Jessica Sconyers as it falls on the side of the Mountaineers. 22-21. Lions 3 points away, up by 1. Set number 2, a chance to even it up. Mary Grace Shaw, the junior, back to serve. Here are the Mountaineers. Ramich with the attack. Blocked up front by Sconyers and Ash. Does not fall within the restrictions. A point for the Mountaineers, evens the score up 22 apiece. Back to serve, number 5, Idamel Ayala Rivera. 22 all here in set number 2, and a service error by Ayala Rivera, and you can see the frustration. A gift for the Lions late in set number 2. 2 points away, up by 1. Now, if this tail end of the set keeps going the way it's going, the Lions need to win by 2, or the Mountaineers need to win by 2 to close it out. And ace for Jessica Sconyers. Timeout called by the Mountaineers, down by 2. The Lions 1 point away from closing out set number 2 with a W. We're going to take a quick break. Whew, action's getting really hot in here. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. If you're just joining us, Berea College Mountaineers started off hot at the start of this second set, but the Lions came roaring back, and it's just been back and forth as we near the conclusion of set number 2. The Lions are up by 2, 24-22 right now here in set number 2. 1 point away from closing out set number 2 after the Mountaineers took set number 1. Back to serve is Jessica Sconyers. The Mountaineers need 2 points to even this up and extend this set just a little bit more. Sconyers able to get it over to Jesus. Looking for a great attack, and the Lions keep it alive. Hubbard able to pop it over to Jesus with a diving dip to keep it alive. Looking once again for Santana. Attack by Hubbard, blocked up front. A great dig by Sconyers to keep it alive. Reverse set by Gunn. Sconyers with a diving play to keep it alive. Hubbard with the attack. Mountaineers keeping it alive to Jesus. Looking for Robich. And a great dig by Sconyers as it goes into the side. Over where the official on the ladder is, it'll be a point for the Mountaineers as the ball just gets away from the Lions in a place where it's safer to just let that go as opposed to trying to make a play. Mountaineers 1 point away from evening this set up at 24 apiece and extending this set just a little bit. Back to serve is Ramich. Ash with the attack. Mountaineers try to keep it alive. They do. DeJesus. Herman with a great dig. Gunn looking for Ash. Ash able to get it over, and the Mountaineers keep it alive yet again. Shaw. Gunn looking for Hubbard. Hubbard able to get through. Off of DeJesus. Off of the scoreboard and on the court. A great point. And that closes out set number 2 for the Lady Lions. An action-packed set number 2 to finish off. Unbelievable showcase for the Lions, able to respond after dropping set number 1. The Berea College Mountaineers dominate set number 1. The Lions roar back in a very close action-packed set number 2 to even the set totals at 1 apiece. We will see what happens at the turning point set number 3 after this quick break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. There's the buzzer. That means we're about to get started with set number 3, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Kudrowski here in Cave Arena, giving you an action-packed match between the Berea College Mountaineers and your Piedmont Lions. The Lions hosting a tri-match between the Mountaineers, the Lions, and the visiting Huntington Hawks. Match number 1 between the Mountaineers and the Lions has been action-packed so far. The Lions gave up set number 1 to the Mountaineers. Final score 25-14. And the Lions came back with a surgence in set number 2, winning that one 25-23. So we're looking at an even 1-1 set score right now as we reach a pivotal and a set that I think will really define and really decide who wins this match, set number 3. Starting for the Lions here in set number 3, number 7, Brooklyn Gunn, number 12, Jacqueline Sampson, number 22, Jessica Sconiers, number 24, Jenna Ash, number 2, the freshman Kitty Hubbard, number 8, Hannah Kate Chagwell, and the libero, number 20, Taylor Herman. Out there for the Mountaineers, number 12, the freshman Hannah Martin, number 18, Julie Santana, number 8, Carolina Robles, number 20, Brenda Davila, number 5, Edamel Ayala Rivera, number 21, Natalia Colon, and number 1, the libero, Fabiana DeJesus. Mountaineers able to get it over. Hubbard's going to keep it alive for the Lions. Set by Gunn, and a great attack by Scaniers, and the Mountaineers keep it alive. Robles with the attack, but Herman able to keep it alive with a great dig. Ash with a great little bump to pop it over. Here's the attack by the Mountaineers, able to be popped up by Hubbard. Sampson and Gunn teaming up there. Herman with a great bump to get it over. Martin. And we have a whistle blown and points awarded to the Lions. I believe it's going to be called for a bad set by Edamil Ayala Rivera. Point for the Lady Lions to start it off. 1-0 the score right now. Brooklyn Gunn back to serve for the Lions. Mentioned earlier, Piedmont University cheerleading making their debut in their first home event. Lions able to keep it alive off an attack by Martin. Scaniers somehow makes a great play to try and pop that up. Ash and Scaniers take a strange fall, but they seem to be okay. Back to serve is going to be the libero, Fabiana De Jesus. Scores evened up at 1 apiece. We'll see who can get out to an early start. Herman tries to make a play off of the service from De Jesus. Ends up grazing her and deflecting to the back of the court. De Jesus with an ace. Mountaineers up 2-1. De Jesus. Herman with the great play to start it off. Sampson with the attack to get it over. Mountaineers with a counterattack, able to get it through and pass. An attacking error by number 18, Julie Santana. Looking at the attacking error totals, 13 so far for the Mountaineers after having 3 in the first set and 12 so far for the Lady Lions. So the Lions really cleaned up those attacking errors in that second set. Mountaineers, the ball got away from them a little bit in that second set. The Hayes is going to try and pop it over. Ash is going to keep it alive. Gunn looking for Scaniers. Scaniers able to get it through. Can the Mountaineers keep it up? Yes, they can. What a play. Gunn looking for Hubbard. Hubbard able to get it through. Blocked up front. Lions keep it alive. Ash looking for Gunn. Gunn gets it over. Mountaineers keeping the rally going. Here's the attack by Santana. Gets away from Shaw and Herman. A point for the Mountaineers. Gives them the lead. It's 3-2 right now off of a great kill by Julie Santana. Looking at the kill leaders right now, Hannah Martin, Vanessa Ramich, and Carolina Robles. They are the leading kill. They're the leaders as far as kills are concerned for the Mountaineers right now. 7 for Hannah Martin, 6 for Ramich, and 6 for Robles. They have been very aggressive up front, and that's kind of spelled for a lot of the dominance we saw in that first set. Skyner's able to get a kill and respond. A great attack by Scaniers results in another point for the Lady Lions. We're evened up at 3 apiece, and Scaniers will be back to serve. Here's the serve by Scaniers, goes into the side of the net. It'll be a service error and a point for the Mountaineers. They're up 4-3 now. Back to serve is going to be number 8, Carolina Robles. Herman, Gunn with the set. Here's the attack by Ash, and it gets down. Jenna Ash with some thunder. Another point, we will have a substitution as Sierra Phelps will sub in for Brooklyn Gunn, and Vanessa Manzo will sub in for Jenna Ash. Manzo will be back to serve. Score is evened up at 4 apiece after a great kill by Jenna Ash. It's served by Manzo. Mountaineers getting set. Here's the attack by Davila. Herman keeps it alive. Manzo looking for Hubbard. Hubbard ain't able to get it down. Another kill for Katie Hubbard, the young freshman. That'll go down as her 3rd kill of the day. That's tied for the most kills we've seen by a Piedmont player today. Shaw. Manzo looking for Chadwell. Chadwell able to get it over. The Mountaineers able to keep it alive. Here's the attack by Ramich. Ramage misses her mark just a little bit, able to get it past the block, though. It'll be a point for the Lions. They're now up 6-4. Back to serve, Vanessa Manzo. Manzo gets it over. Mountaineers getting set. Davila able to get it over. That set was a little high for Davila, but Davila made the most of it, tipping it over the top of those blockers and having it fall in a soft area in between that Lions defense. 6-5, Lions are up now as the Mountaineers start to cut into that deficit. Davila's back to serve. Shaw pops it up. Manzo looking for the set. Hubbard blocked up front. Chadwell keeps it alive. Manzo looking for Herman. Herman bumps it over. Here's the attack by the Mountaineers. Ramage gets it over. Shaw, Manzo looking for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it through, and the Mountaineers keep it alive. Ramage with an attack now. Misses her mark as that one just sails on her a little bit. Goes past that back line, and it's another point for the Lady Lions, up by 2. 7-5 the score now. The freshman, Katie Hubbard, back to serve. Here's a serve by Hubbard. Mountaineers are getting set. Here's the attack. Manzo. Chadwell able to get it over. DeJesus keeps it alive. Here's the attack up front. Blocked up front by Chadwell and Phelps. Mountaineers keep it alive. Martin blocked up front again by Chadwell. And Sampson this time. Herman keeps it alive with a great bump. Chadwell going to tip it over. DeJesus with a great diving dig to keep it alive. Herman with a diving dig to keep it alive. Phelps tries to keep it alive herself, to keep the rally going, unable to do so. A point for the Mountaineers. They're down by 1, 7-6 here in set number 3. Fabiana Jesus, a great leader for her Mountaineer team. DeJesus, the senior from Caguas, Puerto Rico. Chadwell's going to pop it up. Hubbard. Phelps able to bump it over. Berea getting set. Martin with a great attack. Ferocious, in fact. But stays alive. That ball ends up getting tipped up, lands on top of the net, falls on the side of the Mountaineers, but the Mountaineers survive and keep it over. Sampson able to get a great attack over. DeJesus pops it up for the Mountaineers. Here's the attack by the Mountaineers. Herman with a great dig. Here's the attack by Phelps. Phelps gets it off the block and falls onto the hardwood on the side of the Mountaineers. 8-6 Lions the score right now as Jessica Sconyers will substitute in for Hannah Kate Chadwell. Taylor Herman, the libero, back to serve. DeJesus. Mountaineers with the attack. Manzo with a great play to keep it alive. Herman. Sampson with the attack, able to get it over. DeJesus defending that back corner, keeps it alive. Another great attack. That one off the right hand of who I believe was Julie Santana. So a kill for Santana as it goes through the Lions block and goes past that back line over to the back of the court. Mountaineers are down by 1. Back to serve is going to be number 4. Adriana Ocasio-Fonseca. Fonseca with the serve. And it just falls right in front of Hubbard, Sconyers, and Sampson. He'll go down as an ace for Fonseca. Fonseca with her second serve. That one kind of sailed on her a little bit. Went for a little bit of a rainbow. Ends up ending that rainbow just shy of the pot of gold. Goes just short of the net. A service error for the Mountaineers after they had just evened it up 8 apiece. Now the Lions up by 1 yet again. 9-8 the score. The setter, Brooklyn Gunn, back to serve. Gunn gets it over. Here's the attack by Martin, able to get it over, but Ash able to get the recovery for the Lions. Sampson with the attack, DeJesus with a great dig to keep it alive. Here's the attack, blocked up front by Sconyers and Ash. Santana with the attack is tipped up front by Sconyers. Hubbard keeps it alive. Here's the attack by Sampson. Sampson lifts it up, gets it up, and It'll go on the Mountaineers side. Mountaineers able to get it over. Ash with the attack. Mountaineers keep it alive yet again. Great rally so far. Blocked up front by Jessica Sconyers. Jessica Sconyers, team leader in total blocks right now, came into this try match with 33. Already has a couple to tack on to that total. Gunn back to serve yet again. Gets it over. A great diving play by DeJesus to keep it from being an ace. Gunn looking for Ash. Ash able to get it over. Mountaineers keep it alive. DeJesus. Great attack by the Mountaineers, keeping it alive. Gunn able to get it over. Gunn with a set, looking for Sampson. Sampson gets it over, and a great play by the Mountaineers to keep it alive. DeJesus looking for Santana. Santana gets it over, but puts a little too much on it. Actually, it'll be tipped up front by the blockers. It'll go down as a kill for Santana yet again. And another point for the Mountaineers, down by 1. The libero, DeJesus, back to serve. DeJesus actually leads her team with service aces with 23 so far heading into this try match. She's also the leader in digs with 234. If you want a comparison, libero for the Lions, Taylor Herman comes into this game with 283 digs, just out doing that total. Service error by DeJesus, and now an attacking error by Santana. Back-to-back points for the Lions extends a 1-point lead into a 3-point lead, up 12-9. Mary Grace Shaw, the defensive specialist, back to serve. Here come the Mountaineers, and a great attack blocked up front by Sconyers and Nash. DeJesus keeps it alive here. Santana with the attack, and Santana gets the kill. As now she'll be substituted out by number 10, Annalise Cora. Santana finally gets one of those fearsome attacks to go down. Mountaineers are down by 2. That one will just get away from Cora. Point award to the Lions. Lions can give the point as well as they can take the point. And right now they're capitalizing on the errors of these Mountaineers right now. Sconyers back to serve. She's going to get it over. Here's the attack. This one's by Davila. And a great diving play by Shaw to keep it alive. Ash with the attack. Mountaineers keeping it going. Looking for Davila. Davila ends up sending it into the ladder, but keeps it alive. Davila with another attack. That one gets blocked up into the official. There'll be a point awarded to the Mountaineers off of a block by Hubbard and Chagwell. Substitutions on the side of the Mountaineers. In comes, believe it was number 4 coming back onto the scene, Adriana Ocasio-Finesca. A powerful kill up front. Katie Hubbard. Impressive showcase for the freshman, an impressive display of power. Manzo will substitute in for Jenna Ash. And Phelps will substitute in for Brooklyn Gunn. Manzo will be back to serve. 14-11. Lions are up right now. Here's a service by Manzo. She sends it over. Mountaineers getting set. Davila able to get it over. Shaw keeps it alive. Manzo setting it up for Phelps. Phelps able to get it over. Mountaineers with the recovery. Here's the attack. Able to get it in. Number 4, Adriana Ocasio-Finesca. Finesca. The finesse. Getting head shakes from my colleagues up here. I thought it was all right. Davila will be back to serve for the Mountaineers. Down by 2 right now. Hubbard with the kill. Katie Hubbard. One impressive showcase by the freshman. 4 kills so far. The only line with more kills than her right now is Jenna Ash with 6. Back to serve is Katie Hubbard. She's been impressive so far. We've only seen a couple of serves out of her. She only has 1 service error so far. Finesca with the attack. Puts a little too much paprika behind that one as it goes past that back line. Hubbard Back to serve. Lions up by 4. And it'll go down as an ace for Katie Hubbard, her first ace. And timeout called by the Mountaineers. Lions are up by 5, 8 points away from closing out set number 3 and taking a 2-1 set lead in match number 1 against the Berea College Mountaineers. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have some more action here from set number 3 in Cave Arena. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics. I'm getting shame from my producer over here, Caden Nelms. One, he doesn't like my orange shirt today. It's a nice burnt orange. I'm going for a nice fall theme. Fall is here. The leaves are changing colors, and it's a nice day here in Demarest, Georgia. And it's a nice day for some volleyball where the Lions currently on top 17-12, up by 5, 8 points away from closing out set number 3. And another ace for Katie Hubbard. Back-to-back aces for the freshman. Unbelievable. And you can hear Cave Arena absolutely electrify. Hubbard with another serve off of DeJesus. Mountaineers keep it alive. No ace this time. Herman. Manzo. Sampson with the attack. DeJesus. Mountaineers getting set again. Able to get it through this time, but the Lions keep it alive. Sampson's going to pop it up, and Phelps is going to bump it over. Martin going to get it over for the Mountaineers. Herman looking for Phelps. Phelps able to pop it up. Gets away from Phelps. And the Lions, a point for the Mountaineers. 18-13 the score now. Lions still up by 5. 7 points away from closing out set number 3. It's a little bit of exposition. Mountaineers took set number 1, a final score of 25-14, asserting a lot of dominance, but ever since then, it's been a wake-up call on the side of the Lady Lions. They win a very tightly contested set number 2, final score of 25-23. And now find themselves up by 4 now after an attacking error by Phelps. Up by 4, 18-14, 7 points away from closing out set number 3 and taking a 2-1 set lead against the Mountaineers in match number 1. Attacking error by Hannah Kate Chadwell, number 8. Closes that margin down by 3. Look out. Here come the Mountaineers. Back to serve is number 5, Ayala Rivera. Herman able to pop it up. Manzo with the service. Phelps with the attack sent back by the Mountaineers. Phelps able to, with another attack, get it over this time to Jesus. Setting it up. Vanesca gets it over. And Vanessa Manzo able to get it over. Martin with a great attack blocked up front by Chadwell and Sampson. Sampson with the attack. Sampson gets it through, but the Mountaineers keep it alive. Vanesca blocked up front by Chadwell and Phelps. A point for the Lady Lions as the ball rejected up front falls back on the hardwood. The libero, Taylor Herman, back to serve. Lions up by 4, 6 points away. Here's the service. Mountaineers getting set. Here's the attack by Vanesca, and a great dig by Taylor Herman to keep it alive. Sierra Phelps with the attack to get it over. Mountaineers getting set to recover. DeJesus pops it up. Here's the attack by Santana, and a great dig by Katie Hubbard to keep it alive. Herman pops it over, just misses the mark just a little bit. Goes past the painter's tape over on that right side. Missed it by about half an inch, I would guess. Or half a foot, half an inch, half a foot, somewhere like that. Back to serve, number 4, Adriana Vanesca. Tipped up front. Skyner's able to get it over. Mountaineers, and we have a call. It'll be a point of word to the Lions. We'll see what it goes down as. It looks like it goes down as an... Actually, no, it goes down as a point for the Mountaineers, an attacking error by Jessica Sconiers. I believe a net violation on Sconiers. A point for the Mountaineers. Back to serve, Finesca, number 4. Finesca kind of making her debut in set number 3. She's kind of actually one of the more implemental players on this team. Hubbard with the attack. DeJesus keeps it alive with a great dig. Santana with the attack, kept alive by Hubbard. Manzo, Hubbard again with a deep attack, ends up sending it into the side of the net. Hubbard just a little bit off on her trajectory. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Jamie McCormack of the Lions. It's now the Mountaineers. They've come back. They were down by 3 at one point, 4 at another point. Now they've evened the score up at 19 apiece. Both teams 6 points away from closing out set number 3. It looks like it'll be another nail-biter as we approach the conclusion of set number 3. And I'm actually going to avoid going to a break after this timeout from Coach McCormack because I want to run through some quick stats right now. The total attacks right now are absolutely astronomical right now. 136 total attacks for the Mountaineers right now and 127 for the Lions. As far as hitting percentage is concerned, the Mountaineers' hitting percentage has dropped a very considerable amount. They were looking at 341 at the end of that first set. Now they're sitting at 118, so a whole 0.2 of a, I'm not going to say 0.2 of a percentage. That's not how that works, but a drop of like 20%, that is not exactly what you're looking for right now. Meanwhile, the Lions, they've improved. They were over in the negatives at the end of set number 1. Now they're looking at 0.0. They're looking at more like a 3.1% right now. Actually, a 0.031%. And as far as service aces are concerned, the Mountaineers getting a lot of points off of those serves. 9 so far, 5 for the Lions. But with those serves have come quite a few consequences. 10 service errors for the Mountaineers. I think that is what's really kept the Lions in such a close margin right now, is that they've been capitalizing off of those service errors. Phelps able to get it over. Mountaineers able to recover. Here's the attack by, I believe that was Robles. Another attack, this one by Santana, tipped up front off of the blockers. So the Mountaineers, they fought back. Now they're up by 1, 5 points away from taking set number 3. And once again, I said at the end of set number 2, this is the point where the swinging momentum really kind of defines how the set's going to go. You can hear the Mountaineers bench getting very loud. The Lions bench and the Lions stands right now have been fairly quiet by comparison. Back to serve, Finesca for the Mountaineers. Finesca ends up sending it into the net. Another service error. And that service error just sparked some more life in this Lions team. It's going to be the first to 5. We're tied up at 20 here in set number 3. Brooklyn Gunn, the setter, back to serve. Mountaineers getting set. Here's a set. Martin with the attack. Puts a little too much mustard on it. Misses her mark. Sends it into the Piedmont bench. A point for the Lions. They're up by 1. 4 points away. Need to win by 2 to claim the set. Gunn with the serve. Sends it into the net. A service error by Brooklyn Gunn evens the game up. And now we have the libero for the Mountaineers, and a very good libero indeed, Fabiana DeJesus. She actually comes in leading the team in service aces, 23 so far, and they could really afford to have a couple of those from her right now. Hubbard able to keep it alive and get over for the Lions. Here's the attack by Davila. Blocked up front. Sconners keeps it alive. And a great play by Chagwell. Actually, that was Brooklyn Gunn who managed to make a play there. Blocked up front by Jessica Sconners and Jackie Sampson. Listen to the fans in Cave Arena. The Lions up by 1, 3 points away from taking set number 3. 22-21 the score right now. Mary Grace Shaw, the junior, back to serve. Shaw with the serve, gets away from the Mountaineers, but lands on the side of the Lions, but the Lions keep it alive. Here's the attack by Robles. Herman, gun, attacked by Hubbard, rejected up front by Davila and Santana. Davila and Santana, an aggressive block, sending that attack from Katie Hubbard back at the Lions' faces, evens the score at 22 apiece. Both teams 3 points away. Back to serve is Annalise Cora, number 10. Cora gets it over. Hubbard. Gunn looking for Hubbard again. Hubbard pops it over. DeHazen with a great dig to keep it alive. Davila is going to pop it over. Gunn's going to keep it alive. Herman looking for Ash. Ash gets it over. Mountaineers keeping it alive. DeJesus looking for Robles. Robles gets it over. Herman. Ash. Correction, Gunn. Sconyers blocked up front by Ash and Sconyers. Mountaineers keeping it alive. Robles blocked up front by Sconyers and Ash again, but it gets away and lands on the hardwood of the Lions logo on side of the Piedmont Lions. The Mountaineers are up by 1, 23-22, 2 points away from taking set number 3 away from the Lions right now. Cora back to serve yet again. Momentum is shifting. Herman. Hubbard. Gunn's going to bump it over. Mountaineers trying to keep it alive. Can they? Yes, they will. No, they will not. Set into the side of the net by Cora. Lands on the side of the Mountaineers. So the Lions able to even it up. The sophomore, Jessica Sconyers, back to serve. Jessica Sconyers, a phenomenal showcase her sophomore season so far. One of the best service ace gatherers on the team right now. Here's the hit. Davila able to get it over. Lions keep it alive. Shaw. Gunn. Looking for Ash. Ash able to get it through, but the Mountaineers keep it alive. Chagwell boxes it up front. Chagwell boxes it up front. Hannah Kate Chagwell, the senior, showing up big. A 1 point lead. 1 point away for the Lady Lions to claim set number 3. Timeout is called on the Mountaineers side. Oh my goodness, Piedmont University Athletics viewers. The Lady Lions and the Mountaineers back and forth this entire set, it has seemed like. And just when you seem a 4 point lead's a comfortable margin, the other team has just seemed to come storming back every single time. Now the Lady Lions are up by 1 point away. Mountaineers need a point to extend this set. We haven't even seen a set go that way so far this entire season for the Lady Lions. So if the Lady Lions are able to close this out, they would be keeping that kind of consistency going. But what a huge win it would be, and a huge upset to claim set number 3 from the Mountaineers right now. I mentioned earlier, Mountaineers came into this game 12-5, Lions 3-11, but I also did mention that the Lions record really does not reflect the skill of the Lions right now, because they have been in a lot of close sets. The question has been whether or not they can win those sets, and right now we're looking at a possibility that these Lions can win these sets, and they can win it consistently. Back to serve, Jessica Sconyers, a chance to take set number 3. DeJesus, attacked by Davila. Sconyers going to pop it up. Gunn looking for Chagwell. Chagwell gets it over. DeJesus keeps it alive for the Mountaineers. Here's the attack by Rollins. Blocked up front by Chagwell and Ash. Davila able to get through. Sconyers keeps it alive. Gunn looking for Hubbard, the freshman. Hubbard gets it over. Mountaineers keep it alive. Cora able to get it over. Sconyers keeps it alive. Gunn looking for Ash. Ash with the attack. A point for the Lions to close out set number 3. A kill by Jenna Ash, getting it through the block and onto the hardwood. And the Lions claim set number 3 with another 25-23 win over the Mountaineers in dramatic fashion. Oh my goodness, I don't think my heart can take another close set like this. But we go into set number 4, and the Lions have a 2-1 set lead over the Mountaineers right now. We're going to see what transpires in set number 4 after this break, and I'm going to need that break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matthew Godrowski bringing you some great action from Cave Arena, where the Piedmont Lions, they've been showing out against the visiting Berea College Mountaineers here in match number 1 of a tri-match between the Mountaineers, the Lions, and the visiting Huntington Hawks. Next game will be between the Mountaineers and the Hawks. And from what I understand, we will not actually have that broadcast on YouTube, but we're going to experiment a little bit with some new technology, quite possibly. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the next few minutes go. Going into set number 4 now. Set number 1 was awarded to the Berea College Mountaineers, winning with a final score of 25-14, winning that in dominant fashion. But the Lions, they have responded with a force, taking the next 2 sets, each by a final score of 25-23. So, by the way this is going, if the Lions win set number 4, it's going to be very close, and I'm hoping it is, because it's been very exciting up to this point. Watching these last 2 sets, we will see how it goes as we get ready to watch set number 4. On the side of the Mountaineers, a few players in particular who have been absolutely phenomenal so far. The libero, number 1, Fabiana De Jesus, and freshman number 12, Hannah Martin. And lastly, but not least, number 20, the sophomore, Brenda Davila. Martin and Davila have just been absolutely... I'm not even sure how to describe the dominance I've seen from them up front right now, getting kills and getting blocks. And De Jesus has just been a great leader over in that backcourt, defending the soft areas and getting a lot of key digs for her team right now. As we get started, back to serve is going to be number 5, Idamel Ayala Rivera for the Mountaineers. Also out there for the Mountaineers is number 2, Vanessa Ramage. Number 6, Isabel Marquez, making her first appearance in the game. Well, in the match, rather. And number 18, Julie Santana. Number 8, Carolina Robles. Number 20, Brenda Davila. And, of course, the libero number 1, Fabiana De Jesus. An ace for Rivera. First point goes to the Mountaineers. Lions are getting set. Here's the attack. Herman. And it looks like we have call against the Lions. Go down as a kill by Julie Santana. Out there for the Lions right now. Number 12, Jacqueline Sampson. Number 22, Jessica Sconiers. Number 24, Jenna Ash. Number 2, the freshman Katie Hubbard. Number 8, Hannah Kate Chagwell. Number 7, the setter Brooklyn Gunn. And the libero, of course, number 20, Taylor Herman. 3-0 Mountaineers right now, asserting a bit of dominance. Another ace by Ayala Rivera. Rivera with the serve. Hubbard. Gunn looking for Sconiers. Sconiers able to get it through, and a great kill for Jessica Sconiers. Looking at the kill totals right now, Katie Hubbard, the freshman for the Lions right now, very impressive so far, leading the team in kills with 6. Chadwell and Ash follow each with 4. Leading the way with kills for the Mountaineers, 9 for Julie Santana and 7 for Martin and Robles. Quick towel break, wipe off the hardwood. Lions finally get their first point in set number 4. They're now down by 2. Mary Grace Shaw, the junior, back to serve. Here's the attack by Ramich. Gunn keeps it alive. Shaw looking for Hubbard. Hubbard able to get it through. Another kill for Katie Hubbard. Katie Hubbard, kill number 7. Certainly a game high and certainly a career high. And Mary Grace Shaw gets the ace. It was close, but it does fall in between the boundaries. And the Lions even it up at 3 just like that. Shaw with the service to Jesus. Blocked up front by Hubbard and Sconiers. The attack by Isabel Marquez just sent back the other way and into the hardwood on the side of the Mountaineers. Lions up 4-3. Shaw with the attack. Santana with the kill. Blocked up front by Sconiers and Ash. It'll go down outside the boundaries onto the hardwood. And we have... The point has actually been corrected and awarded to the Lions. It looks like it'll go down as an attacking error from Julie Santana. I'm believing they're going to rule it as a net violation. So now the Lions with a 2-point lead, 5-3 lead here in set number 4, and that could spell for something for the rest of this set. Santana's going to bump it over. Lions keep it alive. Herman, Gunn, looking for Sconiers. Sconiers able to punch it over. Here come the Mountaineers. Ramage able to get through it. A great diving play by Herman. Ash with the kill, with the attack, actually. Santana with the attack. Does she get it on the lines? Yes, she does. Santana able to catch the painter's tape, reaching double-digit kills. 10 kills on the day so far for Julie Santana of the Mountaineers. Back to serve now is Vanessa Ramage. Katie Hubbard with the attack. Blocked up front by the Mountaineers. Ash with the attack now, able to pop it over the top. Mountaineers keep it alive. Robles going to try and get it over, and she does. Lions with the attack. Hubbard with the kill yet again! 8 kills for Katie Hubbard. A chance for double-digit kills in this match. Katie Hubbard 2 kills away from double digits, as Hannah Kate Chadwell will sub in for the libero, Taylor Herman, and Jessica Sconiers, the middle blocker, back to serve for the Lions. Chadwell will block it up front and send it over to Jesus with the diving play to keep it over. Blocked up front by Chadwell and Hubbard! Another block for Hannah Kate Chadwell. That's her second total block of the afternoon. Jessica Sconiers back to serve. Looking for Robles. Robles able to get it through, and Sconiers throwing her arm out there to keep it alive. Gunn. Shaw able to get it over. De Jesus. Looking for Marquez, and Marquez gets it over. A kill for Marquez. And all of a sudden, the Lions deficit is now 2 as Fabiana De Jesus is back to serve. Mountaineers down by 2, 7-5 the score in set number 4. Lions up 2-1 in the sets. Ash, Gunn making a quick save off of a weird bounce off the hands of Ash. Shaw able to keep it alive for the Lions. Looking for Ash. Ash with the attack sent back, but the Lions keep it alive. Hubbard with the attack, able to get through. Is it another kill for Hubbard? No, it's not. Mountaineers keep it alive. And Vanessa Ramich, a very fortunate bounce off the side of the net. It goes into the side of the net, bounces up, lands on the side of the Lions. A crazy bounce. And now the Mountaineers find themselves down by 1. DeJesus with the serve. Shaw, Gunn. Hubbard with the attack. Another kill for Katie Hubbard. Goodness gracious. How about this young freshman? Katie Hubbard, 9 kills on the day. Vanessa Manzo back to serve. Mountaineers are getting set. Manzo keeps it alive. Herman looking for Hubbard. Hubbard trying to get kill number 10. Misses her mark just a bit. Goes past that outside corner. 8-6 the score now. Mountaineers down by 2 as Annalise Cora will sub in as well. Number 9. Elisa Ann Leatham. Leatham and Cora subbing in for Mountaineers. Cora back to serve. And as that ball just hangs on the top of that net. I've never seen a ball do that off of a serve. Just hits the top of the serve, bounces, lands on top of the net, and falls back on the side of the Mountaineers. A very, very unfortunate bounce, but a very fortunate bounce if you're a Lions fan. Katie Hubbard, the freshman who's been an absolute star today. Back to serve. DeJesus making a diving play. Goes sliding into the chairs, able to get up. Robles able to get it over. Herman. Manzo looking for Phelps. Phelps able to get it over. Mountaineers keep it alive. Cora looking for Robles. Robles able to get it over. Sampson keeps it alive. Manzo looking for Jackie Sampson. Sampson able to get it over. Mountaineers keeping it alive. And a kill by Leatham. Leatham being lethal over on that outside. More mockery from my producer. He corrects himself, says it was a bit better. All love to my dear producer, though. Chadwell able to get it over. Mountaineers with the counterattack. Herman pops it up. Manzo looking for Phelps. Sierra Phelps able to get it over. Cora DeJesus looking for Leatham. Leatham able to get it over, and a diving play by Manzo to keep it alive. Phelps with the attack. Able to get it over. Cora with a diving play to keep it alive. Phelps sends it back over. Mountaineers are keeping it alive. Ramich off of Herman with a great dig. Sampson with the attack. And DeJesus makes a great dig to keep it alive. And the reverse set by Annalise Cora for the point for the Mountaineers. Actually erases the deficit entirely. Now we're looking at an even 9-9 game. Back to serve is number 8, Carolina Robles. It'll be a service error for Robles. A point for the Lions. They're up 10-9. The Lions really making the most of these service errors by the Mountaineers so far. The libero, Taylor Herman, back to serve, up by 1. Attack by Davila, and Herman makes a great dig to keep it alive. Davila with another attack. Herman not able to get to that one. Davila able to even it up at 10 apiece. And Brenda Davila, an absolute titan for these Mountaineers right now. Back to serve as well. And Brenda Davila has just been the poster child for power, raw power. Sarah Phelps with the attack, able to get it over. Davila with a great dig. Here's the attack off of Herman. It'll be another kill. That one by Leatham. I was wondering when we would get to see Leatham come into this game. Hubbard, Vanessa Manzo looking for Skyers, and Skyers able to get the kill. Jessica Skyers, her 4th kill on the day. Tied with multiple other Lions, including Jenna Ash and HK Chagwell. All of those players tied for 2nd. Back to serve is the setter, Brooklyn Gunn. Score is 11-all here in set number 4. Skyers going for a kill, an attack right off the bat, right when it goes over the top of the net. Gunn looking for the set. Skyers able to get it through. Skyers with a great, fearsome attack off of the blockers and into the side of the net on the side of the Mountaineers. Lions with a 12-11 lead. Gunn back to serve yet again. Robles, Cora, blocked up front by Skyers and Ash. Mountaineers tried to make a play, end up tipping it into the stands. It'll be another point for the Lady Lions. They're up by 2. 13-11. Brooklyn Gunn back to serve. Can the Lions storm back from being dominated in the first set to win the next 3? An attacking error for the Mountaineers, courtesy of Leatham. Gunn with the service. Robles looking for Cora. Cora looking for Ramich. Ash with the attack, sent back. Ash keeps it alive. Gunn looking for Sampson. Sampson able to get it over, and Sampson gets a kill! Jackie Sampson, the senior, coming up big for the Lions. A timeout called by the Mountaineers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Lady Lions are up 15-11 and 10 points away from closing out set number 4 and match number 1 here in the tri-match. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back. Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube, live from Cave Arena. Matt Kudrowski here, bringing you some great action with Piedmont Volleyball. Lady Lions hosting a tri-match between the Berea College Mountaineers and the Huntington College Hawks. Match number 1 between the Lions and the Mountaineers as of right now. Mountaineers came off to a storming start, 25-14 win in set number 1. The Lions have gone to win the next 2 sets by a final score of 25-23, and they find themselves up right now 15-11. The Lions just 10 points away from closing out set number 4 and a win against the Mountaineers. Ramich with the attack. Hubbard keeps it alive. Ramich able to send it over. Jenna Ash has to try and make a diving play. Unable to do so, ends up sending it wayward. Mountaineers now down by 3. Back to serve is number 5, Edamel Ayala Vieira. Sorry, Rivera, not Vieira. Rivera with the serve. Herman. Gunn looking for Sconyers. Sconyers with the attack. Mountaineers keep it alive. DeJesus looking for Santana. Off of Hubbard. Gunn has to try and make a play over along that post. Not able to make any kind of play there, or at least any kind of safe play. Ball falls on the hardwood. Mountaineers down by 2. Rivera back to serve yet again as Robles getting checked out by the trainer on the sideline right now. Attacked by Sconyers, just sails on her a little bit. Mountaineers down by 1 right now. Rivera back to serve yet again. Gets it over. Hubbard ends up deflecting it back over to the Mountaineer side. Santana with the attack off of Hubbard. Herman, Sampson sends it over. Mountaineers looking for Ramich. Ramich able to get it over. Hubbard with a diving dig to try and keep it alive. Ends up sending it into the stands. No lines there to make a play. And the score is evened up at 15 all. Timeout called by the Lady Lions. Lions find themselves up by 4. Now tied 15 apiece. Both teams 10 points away from closing out set number 4. Be the first to 25. Whatever was said during that last timeout for the Mountaineers, it sure seemed to work. Let's see if Jamie McCormick's got something up her sleeve. We're going to take a quick break, very quick break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Kudrowski here in Cave Arena giving you Piedmont volleyball. After a timeout by the Mountaineers, they were able to turn a 4-point deficit into a 15-point tie game. Coach Jamie McCormack counters with a timeout of her own. Let's see what she has got cooking for the Lions. Rivera back to serve for the Mountaineers yet again. Jen Ash with the attack, able to get it through. DeJesus keeps it alive for the Mountaineers. Ramich with the attack. Does it get down? No, it does not. Goes past that outside boundary. Lions a 1-point lead off of an attacking error for Vanessa Ramich and the Mountaineers. Mary Grace Shaw back to serve. Has 2 balls, so take your pick of which one you want to use there. Santana with the attack, and it gets down. Another kill for Julie Santana, her 12th of the match. Vanessa Ramich back to serve for the Mountaineers. Game is tied 16 all here in set number 4. Lions a 2-1 set lead, a chance to close it out. And a bad set by Katie Hubbard results in a point for the Mountaineers. (17-16) point lead for the Mountaineers right now. The official giving an explanation over to Coach Jamie McCormack. Mary Grace Shaw. Gun setting up for Ash. Ash shooting it like it was a gun. And block up front by Scholars. Gets a hand up. Evens it at 17 apiece. Jessica Sconyers, the big woman with the big play. Hannah K. Chadwell will sub in for Herman. Sconyers back to serve. Game is tied 17 all, 8 points away from taking set number 4. Sconyers able to pop it up, ends up getting sent right into the stands over by our student section of tennis players. Fabiana DeJesus, the libero, an ace specialist for the Mountaineers, back to serve. Herman, gun, looking for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it through. That's her 10th kill of the day. Katie Hubbard, the freshman star. 10 kills in match number 1. Double-digit kills for Katie Hubbard. And it couldn't have come at a better time as it evens it up at 18 apiece. Manzo back to serve for the Lions. Mountaineers keeping it going. Here's the attack by... And look who that is. Carolina Robles able to come back onto the court and make a big kill for her team. 19-18 the score. Any history whizzes out there, please tell me something that happened in 1918. I'm curious. Phelps with the attack. Mountaineers keep it alive. Davila sends it back. Chadwell able to send it over for the Lions. Davila getting it over. It wasn't the prettiest attack, but it got the job done. Brenda Davila, another kill. And another point for the Mountaineers. Back to serve, Annalise Cora. Mountaineers up by 2, 5 points away from evening the set total here in set number 4. Herman pops it up. Manzo looking for Shaw. Shaw bumps it over. Mountaineers looking for a counter. A reverse set gets sent over the net and outside the boundaries. A point for the Lions. They're now within 1, and the freshman star of the day, Katie Hubbard, back to serve. Here's a serve by Hubbard. Hubbard able to get it over. DeHazer's a great play to keep that one going. Davila able to pop it over. Herman. Manzo looking for Sampson. Sampson able to get it over. Mountaineers able to recover. Here's the attack. Herman able to keep it alive. Manzo looking for Phelps. Phelps able to get it over. Phelps catches the back corner and evens it up at 20. 20 all, 2020. I remember 2020. I graduated high school back in 2020. Katie Hubbard back to serve. DeJesus. Cora looking for Robles. Robles gets the kill. Herman just not able to get a good dig there, and Herman has been kind of the front line of defense against some absolute missiles from these outside and right side hitters for the Mountaineers. Robles will be back to serve. 21-20 the score right now. Manzo setting it up for Phelps. Phelps able to get it over, but the Mountaineers recover. An attacking error by number 9, Elizanne Leatham. She's been lethal on that right side, but a lethal attacking error for her team evens the score at 21 all. Both teams 4 points away from closing out set number 4. Cora looking for Davila. Davila awarded the kill after it gets tipped up front by the Piedmont blockers. 22-21 the score right now. Mountaineers up. Davila back to serve. Here's the serve by Davila. Sconyers with the attack, able to get it over. Here's the counterattack by the Mountaineers. Blocked up front by Sconyers and Phelps. Jessica Sconyers and Tierra Phelps teaming up front to lead. What a point for the Lions to even it up at 22 apiece. Mountaineers just not able to get a good hold off of that block. Just gets away with them. Brooklyn Gunn back to serve for the Lions. 22-22, 3 points away from 25 for both teams. Let's see who comes out on top. An attacking error for the Mountaineers. Number 6, Isabel Marquez. A timeout called by the Mountaineers. Lions, 23-22 lead, 2 points away from closing out set number 4 and closing out match number 1 against the Berea College Mountaineers. The Mountaineers 3 points away from trying to even it up. The Mountaineers won set number 1, 25-14. Lions winning back-to-back sets in sets 2 and 3, each by a final score of 25-23. And as of right now, the Lions are currently up 23-22, 2 points away from storming back from a 1-0 set deficit to win 3-1 here in the first match of the tri-match. Let's see what the Lady Lions have in store coming out of this timeout. And if the Lady Lions win this game, it would be a huge statement and a bold statement at that for the rest of the Collegiate Conference of the South. Back to serve, Brooklyn Gunn. Lions 2 points away. Here's the serve. Gets it over. Mountaineers getting set. Here's the attack by Raymond. Lions keep it alive, and Gunn sends it over. Mountaineers to Jesus. Looking for Lethal. Lethal with the lethal kill. Evening it up at 23 apiece. Both teams 2 points away. If either team gets back-to-back points, the set is over. Back to serve. Number 5, Edamel Ayala Rivera, one of the best, most consistent servers for the Mountaineers today. Herman, Gunn, looking for Sampson. Sampson able to punch it over. Mountaineers getting set now. Here's the attack by Raymond. Sampson keeps it alive, sends it over the table, and it's a point for the Mountaineers. The Mountaineers are 1 point away from taking set number 4 and sending us into set number 5. Timeout call by Jamie McCormack of the Lions. The Lions want to close out this match right here in set number 3. They are going to need to extend this match just a little bit. You have to win by 2 points to claim the set. If the Lions are able to even it up here at 24 apiece, we will be looking at a possible 26-plus point score total. Looking at how the stats have changed, 70 points to 47 points for Berea versus Piedmont. I mentioned how that first set was incredibly lopsided, and the next 3 sets up to this point have been incredibly close since. 55 kills for the Mountaineers so far versus 34 for the Lions. 31 attacking errors for the Mountaineers versus 21 for the Lions. 201 total attacks for the Mountaineers, 185 for the Lions. 119 hitting percentage for the Mountaineers, and the Lions have increased their hitting percentage to .7. Well, .07. 12 service aces for the Mountaineers versus 6 for the Lions, but what's really spelled most of this game, 13 service errors for the Mountaineers and 4 for the Lions, and it's really kept the Lions in this game, in this match. Rivera with the serve, Bevel, Gunn looking for Skyers, Mountaineers able to keep it alive, block up front by Skyers and Ash. Mountaineers, here's the attack, and it's going to be a set win for the Mountaineers. What a comeback. The whistle is blown, and that will conclude set number 4 as the Mountaineers able to fight back from a point deficit to claim set number 4 by a final score of 25-23. So set number 1 goes the Mountaineers' way by a final score of 25-14. The next 3 sets all go by a final score of 25-23. 2 awarded to the Lions, 1 awarded to the Mountaineers. We're looking at an even 2-2 set going into set number 5. We're going to take a quick break between sets. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Going into set number 5. Lions and Mountaineers. It's been a tight match this entire time. Well, except for set number 1. Mountaineers took set number 1 in dominant fashion, 25-14, an 11-point victory. But since then, it has been a tight, grueling matchup. 25-23 has been the score for the last 3 sets. 2 being awarded to the Lions in sets 2 and 3. 1 being awarded to the Mountaineers back in the last set, set 4. We now enter set 5, where it's 15 points is the win. And it will win match number 1 here in the tri-match between the Piedmont Lions, the Berea College Mountaineers, and the Huntington Hawks. We will see a matchup between Berea and Huntington after this. And then we will be back on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube for the final match of the tri-match between the Lions and the Hawks. Star players so far on both sides. Julie Santana and Vanessa Ramich have been phenomenal. Both of those players with double-digit kills for the Mountaineers so far. 13 for Santana and 10 for Ramich. Meanwhile, inside the Lions, it's been Katie Hubbard, the freshman. Absolute star right now. Double-digit kills as well with 10. And they have just been an absolute force. Jessica Sconier is also on that kill total list with 6. She's also been a dominant force up front as far as blocks are concerned, as per usual. Brooklyn Gunn back to serve as we start set number 5. Mountaineers getting set. Here comes the attack, and blocked up front by Sconiers. Did she hit the top of the net? Yes, she did. It'll be a net violation on Jessica Sconiers, and a point awarded to the Mountaineers. Speaking of the Mountaineers, here's who we have out there. Number 18, Julie Santana. Number 6, Isabel Marquez. Number 2, Vanessa Ramich. Number 8, Carolina Robles. Number 20, Brenda Davila. Number 5, Edamel Ayala Rivera. And the libero, number 1, Fabiana De Jesus. Out there for the Lions right now is number 24, Jenna Ash. Number 22, Jessica Sconiers. Number 12, Jacqueline Sampson. Number 2, Katie Hubbard. Number 8, Hannah K. Chadwell. Number 7, Brooklyn Gunn. And the libero, number 20, Taylor Herman. Kill by Vanessa Ramich. Second point for the Mountaineers. They're up 2-0 here in set number 5. Ramich back to serve. Herman. Gunn looking for Sampson. Sampson with the attack. Does she get it over? Yes, she does. De Jesus keeps it alive. Here's the attack by Santana. Herman keeps it alive. Gunn looking for Sampson again. Sampson able to get it over. De Jesus gets that one. Ramich. Herman with the dig. Gunn. Sconiers able to get it over. Mountaineers keep it alive again. Santana. Herman keeps it alive. Sconiers gets it over. Sconiers with the diving play. Can Hubbard get it? No, she can't. Hubbard goes flying into the table over on that sideline. Mountaineers a 3-0 start to lead off set number 5. Ramich back to serve. Hubbard. Gunn looking for Sampson. Sampson with the attack. Rejected up front. Marquez and Santana teaming up there. A 4-point lead for the Mountaineers right now. Timeout called by Coach Jamie McCormick. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we will see what the Lions have up their sleeves after this timeout. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Kudrowski here in Cave Arena giving you the live action of what's been going on here in match number 1 of the tri-match between the visiting Berea College Mountaineers and Huntington Hawks and your Piedmont Lions. Match number 1 between the Mountaineers and Lions has been so exciting. We've had to go all the way to set number 5, a 2-2 set score right now. Lions are currently down 4-0 here at the start of set number 5. Ash with the attack. DeJesus keeps it alive for the Mountaineers. Marquez with the attack, and a great dig by Herman keeps it alive. Sampson blocked up front. Jessica Sconyers able to reach her arm out there and send it over. Davila with the attack. Ash keeps it alive. Sampson's going to send it over. Mountaineers getting set. Here's the attack by Santana. Blocked up front by Sconyers and Ash. Davila able to tip it over the top. Correction, that was not Davila. That was number 18, Julie Santana. Another point for Santana. The Mountaineers are up 5-0. A third of the way there. Set number 5 goes to 15 points. Raymond's back to serve. Hubbard. Gunn looking for Sconyers. Sconyers with the attack. Mountaineers looking to strike back. Whistle blown and a point awarded to the Lady Lions. It will go as a result of a bad set by Ayala Rivera. Substitution for the Mountaineers as in comes Natalia Colon. Back to serve right now is Mary Grace Shaw for the Lions. They're down 5-1. Attack. Number 8, Carolina Robles ends up sending it into the net. An attacking error, 5-2 the score now. Lions starting to have a little run and come back. Shaw back to serve. Here's the attack by Santana. Gets it through the block, and another kill for Julie Santana. 15 kills for number 18, Julie Santana. She might get a kill total that equals her number by the end of this match. Back to serve now is Fabiana DeJesus, the libero. Herman, Gunn looking for Sconyers. Sconyers able to get it through. Mountaineers can't keep it alive. We have a whistle blown. It will be called against the Mountaineers. A point for the Lions. 6-3 the score right now. Jessica Sconyers back to serve. Lions down by 3. We'll see if the Lions can cut the deficit down to 2. Sconyers with the serve. DeJesus. Rivera. Santana. Ash keeps it alive. Sends it into the post where the official's standing on a ladder. Point awarded to the Mountaineers. They're about halfway there. 7 points for the Mountaineers already here in set number 5. They lead the Lions by 4. 8 points away from closing out set number 5. Here's a serve by Annalise Cora, able to go over after hitting the top of the net. Great awareness by Brooklyn Gunn to keep it alive. Cora with the back set, and the Mountaineers able to send it over. Gunn looking for Hubbard. Hubbard able to get it over. DeJesus makes a great play to keep it alive. And a great kill for Brenda Davila and the Mountaineers. 8 points already here in set number 5. Annalise Cora back to serve. We will switch sets. Well, actually, we'll switch sides of the net as we are now approximately halfway through set number 5. Julie Santana, what a force she has been for her team right now. 16 kills. And we have just seen these Mountaineers go flying all over the top of that net. They have been in thorough charge, thorough control of the top of that net. They've had the height advantage all day. The Lions seem to have had the aggression as of sets 2 and 3. Mountaineers being more aggressive in sets 1 and 4. And right now they're being more aggressive in sets 5. Block up front by Chagwell. Lions keep it alive. Shaw, Gunn looking for Hubbard. Hubbard rejected up front. Does it go down? Yes, it does. Lands on top of the painter's tape. 9 points for the Mountaineers and 6 points away from closing out the set. Timeout called by Coach Jamie McCormack. Her Lions are down by 6. 9-3 the score right now here in set number 5. This is not the time for the Lions to be stalling out right now. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Kotrowski over here in Cave Arena, giving you live action here in the first match of our tri-match between the Hyannis Hawks, the Berea College Mountaineers, and your Piedmont Lions. Match one between the Mountaineers and the Lions have been close up to this point as we go into set number 5. We're about halfway there. Mountaineers up 9-3 here in set number 5. This is the match that matters most right now. Davila with the attack to get it over, and Brooklyn Gunn puts her fist up to punch that ball over, catches the back corner away from the Mountaineers. The Mountaineers ended up getting bunched up in front of the net. They forgot about that back court, and all of a sudden the Lions get their 4th point of set number 5. 9-4 the score right now. Vanessa Manzo gonna sub in. She's back to serve. Manzo with the serve, and a service error as it goes into the side of the net. A gift for the Mountaineers. 10 points for the Mountaineers, 5 points away from taking set number 5 and match number 1 away from the Lions. Back to serve now is number 8, Carolina Robles. Shaw. Manzo looking for Chadwell. Chadwell with the attack goes inside net, but she keeps it alive. Manzo. Shaw with the reverse bump. DeJesus keeps it alive. Here's the attack, and the Lions keep it alive thanks to Herman. Hubbard with the attack. DeJesus keeps it alive for the Mountaineers. Manzo punches it over. Mountaineers. Here's the set for Davila. This time jump by Davila, and the set goes into the side of the net. A point for the Lady Lions. 10-5 the score right now. Lions down by 5, and the Mountaineers are 5 points away from taking the set. Katie Hubbard, the freshman, back to serve for the Lions. Hubbard with the serve. DeJesus gets on her knees to get that one. Ramich able to send it over. A big point for the Mountaineers. Vanessa Ramich able to put that ball where it needed to be, catching right inside those side boundaries. Sarah Bevel going to sub in for Katie Hubbard. Back to serve is number 20, Brenda Davila. Davila has been an absolute monstrosity for these Lions right now. Chadwell able to get the play. A great play by the senior. Hannah Kate Chadwell puts that ball where she needs to, where no Mountaineer could get to that one. 11-6 the score right now. The libero, Taylor Herman, back to serve. And ace for Taylor Herman! That could not have come at a more crucial time. Lions down by 4 now. Taylor Herman back to serve yet again. Mountaineers are ready for that one this time. This time it's Cora looking for Ramich. Ramich with the attack. Sarah Bell having to make a try and make a diving play to get a piece of that one, but it just gets away from her. 12-7 the score right now. The Lions are up by 5. Sorry, Lions are down by 5. Back to serve. Ayala Rivera for the Mountaineers. Bevel. Manzo looking for Sierra Phelps. Phelps with the attack. Does it catch that back line? No, it does not. Missed it by about half a foot. 13-7. Lions 2 points away from losing this set to the Mountaineers in set number 5 of match number 1. Rivera with the serve. Bevel. Manzo with the reverse set. Puts it where it needs to be. The Mountaineers not ready for the reverse set by Vanessa Manzo. The fake set to send it over the net into the soft area. That is a big play, ladies and gentlemen. 13-8 the score right now. Lions still down by 5, and they need to have a great run right now to have a great chance at trying to close out set number 5. Gung with the serve. DeJesus. Here's the attack by Santana. Julie Santana. Kill number 17. And the Mountaineers are 1 point away from taking set number 5 and coming back from a 2-1 set deficit to win match number 1. Unless the Lions have something up their sleeves, like a kill by Jessica Sconyers. Jessica Sconyers keeps the hopes of the Lions alive. 14-9 the score right now. And back to serve is Mary Grace Shaw, one of the most consistent servers for the Lions. Service errors have been a plague for both teams so far today. Here's the serve by Shaw. Mountaineers are getting set. Here's the attack, blocked up front by Sconyers. Mountaineers keep it alive. Santana with the attack, blocked up front again by Sconyers. Sconyers with the attack, sends it over. Herman with a diving play to keep it alive. Hallberg with the attack, blocked up front by the Mountaineers. Herman with the bump. Ash with the attack, gets it over. Mountaineers keep it alive to Jesus. Looking for Santana. Santana with the attack, over, shoots for Mark. Looking for the kill that would have sealed the game. An attacking error from Julie Santana brings the Lions within 4. Lions 4 points away from extending set number 5 and their chance at a great win against a great conference opponent. Attack and a kill by Robles. A kill by Robles, and the Mountaineers seals set number 5 by a final score of 15-10 in set number 5. The Lady Lions showed grit, they showed heart, they showed ferocity, but just not able to win that final set at the end. Matt Kudrowski bringing you this action from Cave Arena, and it was an exciting match the whole way through. The Mountaineers, they won in dominant fashion in set number 1, final score of 25-14. And then the Lions win back-to-back sets in sets 2 and 3 by a final score of 25-23. Set number 4 ends up going a final score of 25-23 as well, but in favor of the Mountaineers. And that was kind of the set that the Lions really needed to win to seal the set. At set number 5, we just saw the Mountaineers get off to such a hot start that the Lions were just not able to keep up with the Mountaineers at the very end of that last set, losing by a final score of 15-10. And the Mountaineers taking set number 1, match number 1, by a final set score of 3-2. Mountaineers will look to continue that momentum on a big, close win against their next opponent, the Huntington Hawks, in just a few short minutes. For the Lady Lions, they have a bit of a break before they play the Huntington Hawks later at 4 p.m. today. Be on the lookout on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube for that matchup. For Matt Kudrowski, Kaden Downs, my producer, Simon Johnstone, my amazing cameraman for today, and Danielle Percival and her amazing staff, we will see you at 4 o'clock, everybody.